Welcome to the Instant Trivia Podcast, episode 1781, where we ask the best trivia on the internet. Let's get started. Which acclaimed director is known for directing the films Raging Bull and Goodfellas? Martin Scorsese. What is the capital of Cameroon? Yaoundé. In the traditional children's song, Here We Go Round the Mulberry Bush, what did the children dance around on a cold and frosty morning? The mulberry bush. Which organ in the human body is made up of the duodenum, jejunum, and ileum? Small intestine. Which fictional detective is presumed dead in the final problem? Sherlock Holmes. What coffee drink is made from espresso, steamed milk, and chocolate? Mocha. What was Ness's first name in The Untouchables? Elliot. Which thin, crisp, toasted bread is named after the opera singer Nellie Melba? Melba toast. Which major golf championship did Bobby Locke become the first South African to win? The Open Championship, British Open. Which legendary country singer died on New Year's Day in 1953 at age 29? Hank Williams. In an alphabetical list of all sovereign countries using their common English short names, which country appears first? Afghanistan. Which company originally produced the DC series of airliners, such as the DC-3? Answer: Douglas Aircraft Company, later part of McDonnell Douglas after 1967. What is celebrated on January 1st in the Northern Hemisphere and August 1st in the Southern Hemisphere for thoroughbred racehorses? The official birthday of thoroughbred racehorses. In which country is mochi traditionally made by pounding steamed rice with a large wooden mallet? Japan. Which capital city's name literally means capital city in its native language? Seoul, South Korea. What sweet or fermented apple-based beverage is commonly used to make vinegar? Apple cider. Which English actor won his first Academy Award at age 77 for his role in the film Arthur? Sir John Gielgud. What was the birth name of the Soviet leader who adopted the alias Stalin, meaning man of steel? Answer: Iosif Vissarionovich Dzhugashvili, later known as Joseph Iosif Stalin. What is the common name for the human sternum? Breastbone. In pulmonary emphysema, what becomes abnormally trapped in the lungs and causes hyperinflation? Air. Which piece of sporting equipment may be at most 42 inches long and 2.75 inches in diameter? Baseball bat. Which mountain range in northern Spain lies west of the Pyrenees? The Cantabrian Mountains. The 1975 film 3 Days of the Condor was based on which novel? 6 Days of the Condor by James Grady. In the phrase, on the road to Mandalay, which country is being referenced? Answer: Myanmar, formerly known as Burma. Which theoretical framework supersedes Newtonian mechanics at atomic scales? Quantum mechanics. What is the term for a baby mink? What was the name of the Cambodian political movement led by Pol Pot? Khmer Rouge. In mixed martial arts, what does the abbreviation UFC stand for? Ultimate Fighting Championship. What body part is examined with an otoscope? The ear. What body of water lies between Stockholm and Riga? Baltic Sea. What traditional Indian yogurt-based drink is often served to help reduce garlic breath after a garlicky meal? Lassi. What small, colorful, live-bearing freshwater fish, native to northern South America and the southern Caribbean islands, is popular in home aquariums? Guppy. What traditional remedy involved giving children an enema of salt to treat threadworms? Salt enema. Which New Zealander was the first to reach the summit of Mount Everest? Sir Edmund Hillary. What are the large ocean waves generated by undersea earthquakes called? Tsunamis. What term is used for a castrated male horse? Gelding. Which ocean is the largest on Earth? The Pacific Ocean. Which famous Martha and the Vandellas song asks when a man will come back? Jimmy Mack. The Sejm is the lower house of the parliament of which European country? Poland. Which distilled alcoholic beverage produced from fermented cereal grains is typically bottled at 40 to 50% alcohol by volume? Whiskey, also spelled whiskey. Which actress won the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress in the film The English Patient? Juliette Binoche. Which mathematical symbol did Robert Recorde introduce in the mid-16th century? The equals sign, equals symbol. In 1979, what did Ayatollah Khomeini ban from Iranian radio broadcasts? Music. In which traditional sport are banderillas used? Bullfighting. Where did the Mayflower first make landfall in the New World? Cape Cod. Which artist performed the hit song Beat It? Michael Jackson. What is the term for a person who intentionally starts fires? Arsonist. What small flightless bird is the national symbol of New Zealand? Kiwi. Which U.S. state lies farther south than Florida? Hawaii. Koalas primarily eat the leaves of which type of tree? Eucalyptus. That's the end of the show. Thanks for listening. Come back tomorrow for more exciting trivia.